In organizational behavior and industrial organizational psychology, proactivity or proactive behavior by individuals refers to anticipatory, change-oriented and self-initiated behavior in situations, particularly in the workplace. Proactive behavior involves acting in advance of a future situation, rather than just reacting. It means taking control and making things happen rather than just adjusting to a situation or waiting for something to happen. Proactive employees generally do not need to be asked to act, nor do they require detailed instructions. Proactive behavior can be contrasted with other work-related behaviors, such as proficiency, that is the fulfillment of predictable requirements of only a unregistered trademark's job, or adaptability, the successful coping with and support of change initiated by others in the organization. In regard to the latter, whereas adaptability is about responding to change, proactivity is about initiating change. Proactivity is not restricted to extra-role performance behaviors. Employees can be proactive in their prescribed role. Likewise, behaviors labeled as organizational citizenship behavior can be carried out proactively or passively. For example, the altruistic OCB can be proactive in nature. History. The use of the word proactive was limited to the domain of experimental psychology in the 1930s, and used with a different meaning. Oxford English Dictionary credits Paul Whiteley and Gerald Blankfort, citing their 1933 paper discussing proactive inhibition as the impairment or retardation of learning or of the remembering of what is learned by effects that remain active from conditions prior to the learning. In another related meaning, the 1946 book Man's Search for Meaning brought the word to the wider public domain. The author, Austrian existential neuropsychiatrist Dr. Viktor Frankl, used the word to describe a person who took responsibility for his or her life, rather than looking for causes in outside circumstances or other people. Frankl stressed the importance of courage, perseverance, individual responsibility and awareness of the existence of choices, regardless of the situation or context. Etymologically, this is a centaur word, combining a Greek prefix with a Latin root, active. The Latin prefix pre could have been used, but perhaps it would then be confused with reactive. See also, Journal of Applied Psychology, Boarding, Personnel Psychology. References. Notes General Bateman, T.S. Krant, J.M. The Proactive Component of Organizational Behavior, A Measure and Correlates. Journal of Organizational Behavior 14, 103 doi, 10.1002/job 4,030,140,202. Campbell, D.J. The Proactive Employee, Managing Workplace Initiative. Academy of Management Executive, 14, 3, 52-66. Krant, J.M. Proactive Behavior in Organizations. Journal of Management 26, 435 doi, 10.1177/0149206300026000304. Fries, M., and Fay, D. Personal Initiative, an active performance concept for work in the 21st century. Research in Organizational Behavior 23, 133 €187. Fries, M., Kring, W., Seuss, A., and Zempel, J. Personal Initiative at Work, Differences between East and West Germany. Academy of Management Journal, 39, 1, 37-63. Grant, A.M., and Ashford, S.J. 2008. The Dynamics of Proactivity at Work. Research in Organizational Behavior, 28, 3-34 http, www.Unkidu Publications HTM, Griffin, M.A., Neal, A., and Parker, S.K. A New Model of Work Role Performance, Positive Behavior in Uncertain and Interdependent Contexts. Academy of Management Journal, 50, 2, 327-347. Parker, S.K., and Collins, C.G. Taking Stock, Integrating and Differentiating Multiple Forms of Proactive Behavior. Journal of Management 36, 633-662 http, parker.zeitg.net or Parker and Collins Proactivity Dimensions JOM in Press PDF, Parker, S.K., Williams, H.M., and Turner, and Modeling the Antecedents of Proactive Behavior at Work. Journal of Applied Psychology, 91, 3, 636-652 http, parker.zeitg.net or Parker et al. Modeling Proactive Behavior JAP 2006 PDF, Parker, S.K., Bindel, UK, and Strauss, K. Making Things Happen, A Model of Proactive Motivation. Journal of Management 36, 827 856 doi, 10.1177/01492063103637332. External links.